Hello everyone, welcome. We're going to be playing some more Moonlighters today. Right now it's just me. I might have Sip show up later, and I'm home alone. There's no one here. I'm all alone. I get home from work and there's nobody here. So that works for me. So we're going to be playing some Moonlighters, and it's going to be a hell of a time. Last time we finished up the first dungeon, so we got that all taken care of. Now, let's see, what's my inventory look like? What button's inventory? That button, okay. Oh yes, that's right. We did a bunch of gathering. Need to put some of these away, and then sell the rest. What we got? Anything over here I can sell? Oh, why is it those are vines? It's obviously crystallized energy. That. Oh no, I'm full. You know, don't I need these? I think I need those for something. I'm gonna hold on to those. Anything else in here? Vines. Sticks. That'll be about it. So let's open shop for the day. Probably should have put some shit out first. Good price on that? It's too good of a price on that. So let's do 500. That goes. Never sold this before, so we're actually going to sell one to go 400. What are you? You know what? No, we're not going to sell you because that sounds important. Price for one of these. Was that a good price? That was a good price. Okay. I don't have anything for the golem volume. That one I do. Okay. Is that a good price? It's too good of a price. 800. Alright. Let's see how people like our shit. Welcome to our store! Yay, found stuff they liked. Not worth much, but it's a start. I know what I forgot to do. So I want a bunch of shit. There you go. Hey, they got it fixed. Fuck yeah. I thank him real quick. I believe that's everywhere I need to put shit. So we're good. Alright, let's move on and just start playing now. Okay. Ah, you want to buy that. Too good of a price on that one. Damn. Okay, so that was this. I think... Yep. So you're gonna... Let's go for 1,000. Go for 1,000 on you too, see what happens. I don't have nearly as much to sell as normal. So that does make things a little bit hard here. We have to close shop early because we don't have nearly enough. I wonder if I can go grind that boss for stuff, though. Too good of a price. Wait, still? Sold that for 1,000. That still wasn't enough? What if I was supposed to do something with these? Shit.
Yo.
Yo!
What's up?
How's it going, bitch?
It's going.
Woo! Look at you off work on the same time as I am.
No shit. I've been working my fucking ass off here lately.
I'm sure. So what you up to, sir?
Well, just taking a break from rearranging shit at the house.
Nice. I'm selling shit.
I noticed that.
Ooh, sold that low.
What is that?
This is Moonlighters. Or Moonlighter.
Oh, that's the one you've been playing here recently.
Yep. You sell, like, you go to a dungeon, get a bunch of stuff, and then sell it at your store. I'm out of shit to sell, so I'm closing the store up early. Everyone out. Get out of my house.
And then you go through, I'm assuming this is roguelike and it's a procedurally generated dungeon.
Yep, exactly. So now that I've got some monies, I can go buy some upgrades and shit. Which I don't think I have the stuff I need to craft the stuff I want.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really fun too. Really enjoyable. Oh, did I tell you about Yoko's Island Express?
I've noticed you've been playing it a shit ton, but I don't know what the fuck it is.
It's fucking amazing.
Is it?
It's a pinball Metroidvania.
I heard about that. I don't think it was from you. I think it was one of the podcasts I listened to.
You listen to Giant Bomb?
No.
Because they were talking about it. Most podcasts were talking about it because it's a really good game. What does it look like? Empty. Like, it is phenomenal. It's not terribly long. Like, you could easily finish it in a week.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's really good. But I finished it yesterday, I think? Yeah, I finished it up yesterday, and now Livy's playing through it. Oh, I can go in here at night. Well, that's new. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, I'm going through Super Mario Odyssey again, getting
Nice.
all the moons I missed.
You know what we should do? We should play Mario Maker.
Mario Maker?
Yeah. You're gonna have to get a Wii U, but we should play Mario Maker.
That's completely possible.
I just found out that the controller for the Super Nintendo Mini works on Mario Maker.
Yeah. Because it's basically just a port for the Wii U.
Yep.
I mean, it was originally the Wii. And
Yeah, it's the same exact plug. Yeah. Welcome. Livy and Cassidy just got back. They were out walking. This game's also on the Switch if you were interested in it.
I'd assume so. They ported a bunch of roguelikes to it.
Yeah, Wizard of Legend is really good as well. Also multiplayer, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to say they're porting Mario Maker over to it. It's practically built to play on the Switch.
Yeah.
I don't know why they haven't. I was listening to a video that was talking about why there's not as many like retro games ported to the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about how the indie scene on Switch right now is insane.
Yeah, it's huge.
And I completely understand, because I mean that will definitely overshadow the indies.
I don't know, because the indie games are completely different than like Mario Maker and stuff.
I still think it would overshadow, because I'm sorry, you give me an indie game that I don't know that's gonna be good or not, and you give me Zelda for the millionth time that I know is amazing, I'm probably gonna buy Zelda.
Yeah, but Zelda's not Mario Maker.
True. I'm a frog.
I gotta get used to the controls again. I keep putting the wrong input. Thankfully, it's not when I'm gonna die, at least.
I've also been playing a good bit of Fortnite.
Yeah?
Yeah. Still no wins yet.
It's kind of sad because the first, like, 6 matches you do are versus bots only.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
So that's everything in this corner. I just need to go over here.
I'm also playing it on the Switch, which draw distance on there is horrible.
Yeah.
But it still runs really well.
Yeah, it does. I've seen good things about it.
For it being a portable version of Fortnite, it really did do well.
Well, it runs fairly well on mobile too.
I don't know, I've not been able to try it on.
Well, neither of us have iPhones.
Oh yeah, that's right. Livy finally came over to the dark side.
She moved to the dark side years ago. I don't think she's had an iPhone since I moved down here. Oh shit.
Oh, she had an iPhone at one point when you were down. I know.
Ah shit, that's a mimic.
Because I think that was a topic of conversation when we lived with you guys.
Maybe.
I gotta pick me up a new phone.
The Stylo 3 is quite a nice, or Stylo 2, whichever one it is I have, is quite a nice phone.
I found one. It's an LG. It's on sale right now through Boost Mobile, so that's probably.
Could be the Stylo 2, in fact. They have a pen.
Yeah, yours is the Stylo 3, I think.
Yeah, the Stylo 2 or 3, I can't remember which one it is now off the top of my head. So I used to have... I had the one before this, which I think was the 2, and this is the 3, I think. It works great.
Yeah, it's a nice one, but I don't have that type of money to drop on a phone right now. The phone I'm getting is like $60. And with it being on sale, and with it being July, they're giving you an extra $12 off.
Nice.
So 40% off with another $12 off. Which I'm still spending the $12 because I'm gonna get advanced 1-day shipping. So, but then I'm just paying for the price of the phone.
You know, all Boost Mobile stores are Pokestops.
Really?
Yep. They're sponsored.
Did not know that. I need to go buy an actual Boost Mobile store. Maybe I'll do that. See if a store might have a better deal.
They might. They also may have worse deals, so you never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got all of these. Actually, I can do... Can I stack more than...
God, I'm never gonna get those challenges done.
Not with that attitude, you ain't.
I might get this shotgun one.
What?
I'm looking at the Fortnite daily challenges. I am fucking shit all with an assault rifle.
I'm retired.
We know you're retarded, but that's it. You're retired?
Yes.
Why?
I retired from Fortnite.
Why?
Because I played enough of it and I'm good. Got no reason to play anymore, so...
There's always a reason.
Yeah, 'cause I also started making a nice dent in my games, so that was nice.
Did what?
Made a nice dent in some of the games I haven't finished yet.
Yeah, you got a big backlog.
Yep. I finished The Witcher 2 2 days ago. At like 4 a.m.
Think about picking up. I want to pick up Witcher 3.
I recommend playing The Witcher 2 first, because it is really good, and it's not terribly long.
Okay, I might do that.
Yeah, so you can get the whatever Kings or whatever pretty cheap. The
Also,
Enhanced
did you
Edition.
see Resident Evil 2's getting remastered?
Yes.
I hope it doesn't turn into Final Fantasy VII remastered.
Nah, they've got a lot more done on this already. Ah, fuck, I broke the stack. Damn it.
But it is being the thing I'm interested to see is it's being built from the ground up.
Yeah, so it's not just gonna be a...
So it's not just a remastered in graphical sense. Because 2 was fixed camera angles, and oh my god. It was great at the time, but in this day and age, it's... oh god. I was trying to play... I was seeing if I could get into streaming Beyond Good and Evil, the HD remaster.
No, the old one?
Yeah. Because the new one's coming out, and it looks interesting. And I was playing this one, which you have a camera angle, you can adjust it and everything. But, then you have certain areas where you're walking around that drop into fixed angles for some reason. And I don't know why.
Because it's an old game. That's just how games were.
Yeah. Kids today won't know that.
You know, there's a lot of shit like that back then. I need to sell a lot of stuff, I just need to sell enough.
Ooh! The new machine gun. So I've noticed that the new season of Fortnite might be like a 1920s like monster vibe.
Nice. I'm glad they're doing some fun stuff with it.
They are. They had a big event the other day where a rocket went off.
Oh yeah, did you see the guy got the max kills?
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna take out tilted towers, but then it went through a wormhole and a whole bunch of other shit. It flew all over the map. Then it shot into the sky and there's a big ass crack. And as the days go on, there are spots in the map that have like rift effects to it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're getting worse every day. So I'm interested. And the big crack in the sky seems to be getting bigger. Holy shit, it's two giant cracks now. Holy shit.
Well, that's fun.
And it's all over the map now. It's like huge.
1,000 is too cheap for this shit. Let's try 2,000, see what that does. Jesus. These people are monsters. Half this game is just figuring out what price things should sell at.
One of the YouTubers I watched did try something with this that I was interested to see if worked.
What's up?
He took his Switch, hooked it up to his phone. It's a hotspot and played a round of Fortnite in a car.
Yeah.
He said there was just some general lag spikes, but nothing like huge.
Makes sense. Just be based on your connection.
Yeah. And he said when he was at home with great signal, it was perfect, pretty much.
Nice. They've done a good job, and the thing with that is that it's not Nintendo servers hosting it, so that kind of helps.
Yeah. I'm curious to see, because the phone I'm getting, I'm going to be able to do that, and I'm going to try, some of Nintendo's games online. But, not that I'll utilize it that much, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, it'd just be cool to be able to do. This is way too much. Try 5. $5,000 still too much.
It would be interesting if, like, I do go somewhere and I need to get online and don't have a Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, you could use it with your laptop or whatever then.
Yeah.
1,000's too cheap. Damn it, it's 2,000 then. Shit.
I am surprised that. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm. They could still do something. In the streaming aspect.
What, with the Switch?
Just think of being able to stream anywhere, wherever, even in like handheld.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I know it would be like a headache, but just think if you could somehow connect it to like a laptop without losing the video feed. Be able to stream like that. That would be interesting.
Could be nice. At the same time, though, I don't know if I'd use it that much.
No, it would be a very situational thing. It would not be a thing that you like utilize all.
Yeah.
But like when you went up to where the fuck did you let me go for
Pennsylvania, New York,
Yeah.
up there.
Well, when you guys went up that way, you were having to stream from your laptop. This way, you could just take your Switch and your laptop, and then you could play games that you normally wouldn't be able to access.
True, but I can just take my laptop and my capture card with me and it works.
True.
Alright, we're gonna go to sleep and I think we're gonna tackle the new dungeon. We haven't tried that one yet. First I gotta drop everything else off.
Got some people over here. I'm breaking like top 25, top 15 most games now.
Good. Let's go into the new cave. I don't know what this one is, but we're going in it.
So what do you think of Sony's position on crossplay?
Something will change at some point. Shit, everything here hits hard. Oh, damn. I think eventually they'll change their position, but
You think so?
probably at the same time, though, they're still making a fuckload of money, so they don't really need to do anything.
They really don't need to. But I really think they're in a position where their fans are kind of pissed off at them. And it's not even the crossplay thing, it's the whole, not to ramble on about Fortnite right now. Oh,
Yeah. So the fact that your account's locked to a Sony console once
Yeah.
you've linked it. I think it's more that they didn't tell anyone, because the same problem happens with other games, too.
Yeah.
MMOs, for instance, you can't port them back and forth. Like, oh shit, what's the name of that damn game?
damn, 18.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
I
that
just...
game.
But the problem I have with their decision is they're the only one that has done it. I could understand if it was every other platform has done the same thing, but you're the odd man out.
Well, until recently, it wasn't a big issue either. It wasn't a big issue until people of Fortnite made it a big issue, because it's been there like that for
Well-
forever. Look at Warframe.
Well,
You can't move your
it wasn't big-
account from Warframe back into Warframe.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a huge issue until the Switch version came out, which interested me because I know a bunch of people that have a PlayStation and an Xbox.
Mhm.
I did not realize that the amount of people that own a PlayStation also own a Switch.
A lot of them do, yeah.
And so that just goes to show you that the amount of people that own Switch is huge. That it crosses so many groups of people.
You know what's funny though? The people that are buying PS4s and Switches are doing it because of the exclusives, which Microsoft still doesn't have any.
Oh no, Microsoft is completely fucked it.
Yeah.
Even they were even at E3 they were like, we're gonna announce this many exclusives, and they bundled in.
None of them were exclusives. Like, they had, I think, a total of 5 exclusives that were specifically Xbox console only. Everything else was Xbox and PC, or Xbox and PS4, or Xbox and Switch. None of them were actually just console exclusives.
Even if they were exclusives, there were a bunch that were like timed exclusives.
Yeah, which doesn't count.
And I'm like, you shouldn't even count that. If it's not coming out for something else, then fine, it's an exclusive. But if it's coming out on something else in months,
Yeah.
then it's...
One thing I thought was really funny was you had Microsoft talking about all this shit, and in order to make a good press conference, they had to have Bethesda come in and be like, hey, yeah, we got this thing. This isn't on this console yet, but we got a thing. But every other console was like, alright, here's all the shit that we made. And they were like, yeah, shit you made.
I didn't care for any of the only conference I even cared about seeing, and I wasn't home to watch it at the time. No, that was another.
No, you weren't home.
The only two conferences that I gave any shit about this year were Nintendo and Bethesda.
I cared about Square Enix and Sony's because that's where we always get the new FromSoft games.
Yeah, and you get a lot of JRPGs from those people.
Yeah.
And you're a huge JRPG fan.
I wouldn't say I'm a huge JRPG fan. I enjoy them.
90% of your games are JRPGs.
That's not true in the slightest.
You have a lot of them.
Yeah, mostly shooters actually. Shooters and platformers.
But anyway, I was first of all, I was surprised that Bethesda announced games that weren't coming out this year.
It makes
Starfield
sense.
And the new Elder Scrolls.
They didn't announce that. They already knew about that, and that was literally just a screensaver. That was nothing. I'm surprised they showed.
We knew it was gonna happen.
They announced it 3 years ago, bro. Wasn't an announcement at all. 3 years ago, they stated that. No, they said 3 years ago, hey, yeah, we are working on the Elder Scrolls 6. It's about 12 years off, but we are working on it, and now it's still quite a ways off.
Okay.
But yeah, that wasn't an announcement. That's been known for a while.
Could they at least have given it a fucking name?
The Elder Scrolls 6.
Because that's all we got. But Bethesda did bash Sony again this week.
With what?
A German game magazine asked Bethesda, is crossplay something you guys are considering? They pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, pretty much said, yeah, but Sony won't let us. And I was like, oh, developers are coming at them now?
Developers have been. Look at fucking Fortnite. Their developers have been
my
like,
God.
hey guys, it's not us, it's them.
Did you see all the marketing for Nintendo and Xbox?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God. When the last slide of that was survive together, that wasn't just talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, we know.
That
Everyone
was them
knows.
being like, hey, dude, here, if you don't join us, you will fail.
I still don't see that happening because
I don't
Microsoft doesn't
either.
have any damn exclusives.
They don't.
And that's what I find so funny is that, yeah, Nintendo has a bunch, but something tells me the entire reason that Microsoft is even considering doing this with Nintendo is just because they go, wait a minute, they have exclusives. What if we can get Nintendo exclusives on our console?
I would be so happy to see something like that.
I wouldn't. I don't want them on Xbox. I want them on my... If I'm going to play a Sony or a Nintendo game, I want it on a Nintendo console.
I'm not... how about this? Microsoft's got a large window of opportunity with working alongside Nintendo. Because, number one, Nintendo can let them borrow their shit IPs, but then they could go the opposite route and let Nintendo borrow Microsoft's actually good IPs. Because I know Nintendo will never let them touch any of their good shit.
See, the thing is, all of Nintendo's good, or Sony's quote-unquote good IPs are all shit. Nobody cares about them anymore.
You mean Microsoft's?
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about those games anymore. They're all terrible. We've played too many Gears of War. We've played too many.
Is probably the only lasting good one.
Even that, had so many, they're not even worth talking about anymore. They're basically the same thing over and over again.
This newest one looks interesting. I was dumbfounded by the pop game.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Because I was like, oh, good, a new Gears of War. Those are pop figures.
No, they did also
And
announce
now,
just a normal Gears of War.
They
as
did
well.
announce a normal Gears of War, but I would have leaned into that one first.
Yeah, instead of like, hey, here's Marcus destroying a plant.
Yeah.
Like,
I would.
What are you doing, game? Like, why you do this?
No, as somebody that owns an Xbox One, the library of games is not great.
Like, I was even looking at the Game Pass thing, because a lot of them are PC compatible. They're like, people are like, there's so many good games on here. I looked at it, I go, there's two. There's two good games on there, and that's it.
There's more than two.
There's not that many. There's nothing I'm gonna pay $10 a month to have access to.
No. I hop onto it every once in a while when they give it away for $1.
Yeah, that's what I was looking like, because right now I could get a free 2-week trial. I was like, well, is there anything on here that I could potentially finish in 2 weeks that I might want to give a shot? And I looked, and there isn't. Like, there's nothing on there I want.
Well, here's what the Game Pass is. The Game Pass right now kind of sucks dick. First, you got the Gears of War, so that's a good one. That's all of them, I think, except Judgment. I don't think Judgment is on there. So 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
They're putting Master Chief Collection on there.
See, that, if they port it to PC, that I might be interested in.
There is rumor that they're going to.
That's what I hear as well, and if they do, that'd be great, because all I want to do is just play Halo 2 anyway.
There's also rumor that this new Halo is going to be PC too.
Yes.
But anyway, you got the Gears of War. You've got I think all of Rare Replay is on there.
Yeah, I saw that too. But half of that I can play on the original console anyway.
Yeah. I think they're going to be adding a bunch of original Xbox games on there because they're really working on backwards compatibility. Which is great because, I mean, there were some good games on the original Xbox, but I think they're focusing too much on OG Xbox backwards compatibility and not on any new IPs. Like, they really need to reprioritize. But they did also announce, like, they bought out a shit ton of companies.
Yeah, they did, but even then, most of those aren't good IPs. They're just more content that they can put out. Like, come on, guys, give us something good.
But they bought those companies, so maybe they could tell those companies, hey, work on something new. Stop dishing out bullshit. Tell Forza to stop making games.
No, people like the Forza games, dude.
They're great games, but still, we get one every year. Tell them to take off for a year, make another game, come back.
Tell them that with Assassin's Creed.
What do you think of that?
What, Assassin's Creed?
The new one.
I haven't played it yet. It's not Assassin's Creed, though.
I mean Odyssey.
Oh.
Did you see the trailer for that?
It's not Assassin's Creed.
It's, first of all, it's Assassin's Creed before the Assassins.
It's not Assassin's Creed.
Then you've got speech. You can tell your assassin can do what the fuck you want. They built an RPG.
Yeah, it's not Assassin's Creed.
And I was like, okay, this last one I could handle all the RPG elements. because it was good. You still had the story. It told how the Brotherhood came into existence. It was nice. But not only have they changed the formula again, they're also going further back in time.
See, they did change the formula. They did change the formula, and if they'd done it and then called it not Assassin's Creed, it would have been great. But they called it Assassin's Creed, so that's the problem.
If they would have taken this newest one, not Origins, if they would have took Odyssey and called it Rome, the Adventures of blah, whatever your character's name is.
Or just call it The Assassin.
The Assassin.
The Fall of call it the Assassin, the Fall of Rome, or something that's not Assassin's Creed.
But number one, fans of the series are going to be kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
And this game is going to fail in comparison to the rest of the Assassin. The problem is, what was it? Not Syndicate, but the one before that.
Black Flag?
No, the one between those two.
3.
The one that...
No, 3 was before Black Flag. I don't have it, so I can't tell.
The Unity.
Oh, yes.
Revolutionary France. That one fucked the franchise. Because number one, it was shit. It was absolute dog shit. It was pushed too quickly.
Well, it's the same thing with Unity. They both were broken.
God. I played it for all of maybe 5 hours. There were several times where I had to turn my Xbox off and turn it back on so the game would fucking work.
Mm-hmm. Well, you had the same thing with Odyssey, too, a bunch.
Nah.
They kept fucking up on you.
No, I had no problem with Odyssey.
Flipping horses.
That was one time.
It counts.
One time I flipped a horse and it glitched out.
Yeah, snot-nosed kid in
Every
here trying to rob
game that has horses and carts has some issue. Find me a game with perfect horses and carts, and I'll show you a game that doesn't fucking exist.
Horses with carts? Is that the stipulation?
Horses that have carts that are attached to them.
Skyrim.
Can you drive the cart?
No, that wasn't a stipulation. All you said was it had to have a cart.
No, you gotta be able to.
Okay, hold on. Looking at my shelf. Oh, Assassin's Creed 2.
No, those horses flipped out all the fucking time.
I never had a problem. I don't know what you're talking about. Made it just fine when you were running away from people on the way to help Da Vinci with something.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh, okay, I know.
Yeah, those horses were fine. There was nothing wrong with any of them.
I need to be more specific in my stipulation.
Trying to think of other games you can drive a horse cart in. I need some of this stuff. I need. Most of it I don't though, so I'm just getting rid of that.
Anyway, I'm kind of worried where the Assassin's Creed games are.
If it gives us something new and original, I'm fine with it, but they need to slow down the Assassin's Creed. There's too many of them.
It looks great, first of all. It looks like a great game. And the last one, they're upgrading the battle, but they're not veering off of what Origins was. And it was very much a great blend of Assassin's Creed and Dark Souls. But but not to the point where you got fucked all the time.
Hey, I like Dark Souls.
Since we're on the topic of E3, Fallout 76.
What? There's more armor down? What the fuck?
You fucking up?
I thought that was it. I could have made shoes.
You could have made shoes.
And a chest plate. What the fuck? I did this with a bandana. I'm basically running around naked.
There's crafting in that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me? I've been selling stuff I need. Shit. that.
So what do you think of Fallout 76?
I'm gonna play it.
Like, do you think it's gonna be a good experience being a multiplayer Fallout game?
Depends on how you play it.
They are very focused on making it not griefy.
They put nukes in it. You can blow up people's settlements. Although they did point out they're not supposed to be settlements, they're supposed to be temporary camps. Which I'm okay with.
They're still pushing that it's not gonna be griefy.
It's gonna be a
like
hella griefy.
Biggest thing.
What do you think I'm gonna do when I play that game?
I'm gonna blow up people's shit.
Yep.
I am invisible. I am dropping. Oh, okay, there we go.
There's no reason for you to die if you're invisible.
I'm visible now. That's the only thing I found that the Switch version. Number one, it will occasionally glitch out. You'll hit a lag spike in it.
Well, that happens in all versions of it, even the PC one.
That happens with all games. I think the biggest problem with it is it's using wireless. I think if it had a wired connection, it wouldn't do that as much.
Yeah, most likely. But who has those for their Switch? You can't really hook it up that way. Well, actually, you might be able to do that with the old USB dongle from the old Wii games, Wii days.
It's possible, but I don't
have one
think
of those somewhere. I wonder if I could do that.
I don't think it's any better.
It might
it's
be.
not USB 3.
I don't know. Hey, all I know is we got fucking GameCube controllers on the Switch.
Yeah. It's a great thing. So when we buy Smash, we can play the right way.
Mm-hmm.
The only way.
There's rumors circulating right now that there's more characters that they did not announce.
I hope to God so, because if Waluigi is in the fucking game, I'm gonna be pissed.
He's never been in any of them.
I know, but everybody's pissed off that Waluigi's not in it.
So you have to be pissed off too?
No, I'm making fun of them.
Okay. I hope so, because the only reason they created him was for Mario Tennis.
Yeah, I was reading, there was a whole... people were arguing about it, and I was like, you know he was made for a fucking tennis game.
Yeah.
Which, he's in the new Mario Aces Tennis. So
he's in all of the tennis games.
He's been in more games than he should have been.
Yeah, the tennis games are good. I want to get the new one.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try to be in the beta.
I played the
What the
tutorial.
fuck?
Played the tutorial for the beta, and that was about it.
Oh.
I didn't have
I got
time.
sniped.
That sucks.
Son of a bitch.
Do you ever just sit there and just watch the guy finish? Like if you get to the top 10,
that's
just
what
sit
I'm
there
doing
and let
right
them
now.
go? That's what I do all the time.
I'm gonna see how far he goes. I was sitting there breaking fucking a tree. You know the movie studio spot?
Yeah.
I was sitting there breaking the logs that are set up for benches in front of one of the stages, and all of a sudden I just pop into a million pieces.
Well, don't stop moving, even while you're breaking shit.
Well, here's the thing. I normally try to keep a lookout of who's dropping near me, and nobody dropped fucking near me.
And then he got a lucky sniper rifle drop.
Yeah.
What are you? Pedals?
It looks like he's
flesh.
rocking PC though, so I'm not that disappointed.
It might be on PC.
Because I'm watching him pick up and drop things like nobody's business. So.
Some people have gotten really fast at that too.
Yeah, I'm sure. Either he's on PC or he's rocking a program.
Might be. I've thought about getting one here recently.
I have two.
You have two?
Yeah. I have thought about it too.
I thought you had one. Yeah, you got the one with jizz on it.
Yeah, I got the jizz one. I got the Zelda one. I needed there was a week that money was running low and I needed money.
Oh, so you pawned it or traded it or whatever?
Yeah, I went to G2K and got almost what I paid for it. I was happy with that.
One of my co-workers at work was having a rough time. He had to go pawn his laptop.
Ooh.
And a bunch of games he doesn't play anymore.
Yeah.
But he plans on going back and paying it off when he gets paid, so that'll be useful.
Yeah, it was a week where I had like 30-something hours.
Hours or dollars?
Hours.
Oh.
But 30-something hours in 2 weeks.
Oof.
Yeah.
Hopefully when you move to that other place it'll be better.
It's guaranteed 40.
There you go. Guaranteed 40, set schedule. You got it made, man.
Yeah, and I'll make 40 hours in 3 days.
Hey, works for me.
I'll be
If they paid enough, I'd be in there with you, but they don't pay enough. Ah.
No, they don't. I'm really not
What am I looking for? That's what I want to get rid of.
gonna be staying with them too long.
Look, get back on a set schedule so we can keep on going with the podcasts and streams and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for something. But I gotta get a couple straight. Number one, vehicle.
Yeah. What are you? Oh, you're just pots. What's your pots
This
worth?
guy's made it to 30, top 30, so.
That's not terrible. I don't know what this is, so I'm going to take it with me just in case it's something useful.
How were you not able to take that guy out?
Huh?
This guy's just standing on top of a barrel. Oh, he got him. You should come out of retirement and play a couple rounds.
Yeah, maybe someday. Wait, can I not hit you at all, sir? There it goes.
If this guy wins, I won't feel as bad.
That's why I always watch him. Because, like, okay, if this guy finishes and gets to the top, then I don't feel bad because at least I got killed by the #1 guy.
Have you played 50v50 before?
No. When I first, like, actually gave it a shot, because I actually have the Founders Pack on PS4.
Oh, really?
Someone gifted it to me, so I had it for free. And back then I played it a little bit, but he got it for me for the survival mode, not for... This was back before Battle Royale was even a thing. Played a bunch of that, and then stopped playing. But then I was listening to a podcast, and they're like, "Oh yeah, there's a squad mode where it's a bunch this many people versus this many people." It was when they were doing the. It wasn't the 50v50. It was the other squad mode. It was like 4 teams of 20 or something like that. I don't know what it was. But when they mentioned that, I was like, "Ooh, that actually sounds really cool. I would love to join in on that." So I tried to play it, and the event was over.
Yeah, they do a lot of, oh, here's a special event for maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah, and like I'd love to be notified about these things, but I don't give a shit about half the other stuff they talk about, so I don't want to sign up on any of their mailing lists.
Yeah. Yeah, they ask me all the time. You want to be on our mailing list? Nah.
But don't you want to know when the next dance comes out? Like, not really.
Nah.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Give me a flip-off emote, and I'm good. That's all I want. Just let me flip other players off. That's all I give a shit about.
Give me a teabag emote.
Like an OG Halo teabag emote. Like just map it like the old Halo ones.
Just set it up to where they grab the front of the pants so you can really get that ball definition. And drop them on the face.
Coins. I can't put those anywhere. What do? You're the one that just trades things. Direction. What's this item upon returning? Oh, I don't want that.
That's a smart idea. Yeah, I have not put any money into this.
I wouldn't either.
I got a couple skins from Twitch.
I got one from winning.
Oh, they give them out for winning too?
Yeah, you know how people get those like fancy skins and shit? Or like they've got a really cool glider?
Yeah.
That's winning.
Oh yeah, you get the
whatever the current event
John
stuff is.
Wick skin for
Yes, please. No, the John Wick skin you gotta buy.
Or some shit like that.
I think the John Wick you gotta buy. Everything else I think is...
Oh, you got that one.
Okay, so I need to send something home. What do I want to send home?
You know the compilations I love about this game is the ones where people win for not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like they're in the thick of the battle, but they're not the one shooting, and then somebody falls while they're shooting and dies, and the guy's just sitting at the bottom like, what?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I won? Okay. Cool.
There was one I saw the other day. Two guys were going at it. There was 3 people left. 2 guys were going at it and killed each other in the same bullet, and the other guy was downed already and dying. Oh, he died. He made it to top 15. So.
That's good.
I didn't know when somebody killed the person you killed, then you follow their camp.
Yeah, it'll just keep leapfrogging until you get to the last couple, so you can watch the entire match.
Oh, Playground's out.
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
is that the custom you just fuck around mode?
The definition to you: a low-pressure environment where friends can let their creativity. Words are hard.
Creativity.
Run wild.
Crates. Lots of crates.
Yeah, lots of crates everywhere. Crates.
Just crates. It's all the game is now. Just crates.
just crates everywhere.
Made by EA.
You're a crate. Everyone's a crate.
Just an EA clone. That's all it is. Just crates.
Build massive structures. Practice with the weapons and items. Fight against your friends. Have fun. From what I understand.
So it's just the normal mode minus zombies.
From what I understand is you get an hour to play around, and then it starts the game, basically. I'm gonna try it.
Oh, I know what you mean. So you create stuff and things, and then after the hour's up, then it's your team versus everyone else or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. See what happens. Because see, they dropped it the other day and then pulled it real quick.
I'm assuming it was broken or something still.
Maybe it's just practice. Maybe it's not even the game. Maybe it's just...
It might just be a fuck around mode.
I'm still gonna try it. See what it is.
Oh, I get a small chest. 4,000, or I could buy a new bed, or I could buy a new cash register. I think I'm gonna buy a small chest. That price escalated quickly. From a small chest to a large chest, the price difference is like $18,000. That and that.
Wait a minute.
That over there.
Oh! I'm the only one in the game.
So do you have to party up?
You can, but I just started it with the don't fill. I assumed that there would be... Okay, it's just... Okay, it's private games.
Oh, nice! I like that.
Pretty much.
Private games are good games.
Because it's only me. Literally, I am the only one on the map. Oh my god, this is actually something I hope they keep around.
Well, it'd be good for doing like small tournaments and shit, so that'd be good.
I'm assuming this was the server build that they used for the thing in A3.
Oh, and they did like the...
Yeah, the tournament.
Vines are only worth 2 cents. That's
Yeah, this is basically just a private server.
I might mess around in that.
That is cool as hell.
That or that or that.
Because yeah, it's still... Okay, so I've got... Okay, so the time until... I've got a timer, it's going for an hour. Until something happens.
Till it autofills with other randos. And you have to fight to the death.
What if it's just... Here you go. You got enough stuff. Well, this is interesting because I've seen a bunch of them trying to do stuff, and the
just
timing
die at
is
the end.
just... I wonder if you could do your dailies.
Probably not, because that'd be too easy for you to be like, hey, I just need 15 shotgun kills, come join me. I just jump in, I let you kill me 15 times, and then we're done.
I don't know. I've got it. But just think what you could do with this game in an hour.
Think of what you can do with the main actual part of the game. It's not... The game itself is a zombie survival game.
I know. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about testing this game out when it came out, when they were in beta or alpha, like...
That's what I played back in the day.
Almost 10 years ago.
It was enjoyable. It was another zombie game, but it was good.
This is... I could finally practice.
You can get good, bro.
I can get good. I won't be a scrub. I'll always be a scrub.
People keep trying to steal my stuff. Go in my store, look at my shit, go, this looks nice, and they try to run out with it.
Do they really?
Yeah, dodge roll into them. Yeah, they do. Once you upgrade the store, I think once you do it once, at that point, people will try to rob you.
$5 discount. Everything let's go.
It's Cyprin!
The whole crew's back together.
Yay, minus flak.
So, how is the used and abused store going?
I like it. I'm having a good time. I mean, I'm selling, but oh.
I am so
she's buying
intrigued
anyway.
by this playground.
See, I love this type of game. Like, I love Whack-A-Tail. So I would probably like this game, even though it's a dungeon crawler.
The dungeon crawling, though, is only a fraction of the game. The rest of it's
Yeah,
just
I know.
guessing how much people are willing to pay for the shit you picked up.
Well, Whack-A-Tail was the same way. Like, it focused more on selling but it also had dungeon crawling aspect.
It's a great game. I like this game a lot.
So I'm just gonna go build a house now.
Okay, have fun.
In the middle of the woods. So, I am pissed at GTA right now.
Because it takes forever to load every time you put the game in?
Actually, it doesn't, but what pissed me off is I was trying to sell some crates, which is a form of method you can make money in.
Talking about the loot boxes?
No,
They have
Like-
crates now?
no, it's,
Oh, I know what you're talking
those
about.
certain businesses, selling
Oh,
crates
I know
of
what you're
stuff,
talking about.
inventory, weapons,
Yeah.
set. Well, I tried to sell 57 of them by myself, and that did not go well, and I lost every single one of them.
Hey, I'm gonna build to the top of the game.
So I lost about 1 mil in profit.
Ooh.
Let me go get this shopping cart.
Oh shit, there's a banker I could get.
You don't want the banker. He's not interested in your money.
I don't trust the banker. I really don't know what the retail guy does. Tired of looking for
Retail,
items in the dungeon. Oh! Do you do what I think you do, sir? I hope so, because that would make life a little bit easier later on.
He's probably a shop you can buy from and resell, maybe?
I'm assuming he sells crafting items. So, like, let's say I need a bunch more iron ore. I don't have to go grinding for it. I can just buy it.
Yeah, but you're also cutting into your profits.
Potentially. But then I also don't have to be as careful about what I have. What do you got for sale, sir? Oh, the name of my store is Moonlighter. Okay, yeah, that's literally what he does. He just sells shit that I
Can you not
can
name your
get.
store?
Huh?
Can you not name your store?
I don't think so. We're gonna try.
That's a shame.
Oh, I'm falling.
Name used and abused.
Use an abuse store. Let's get a new cash register. And a new bed. Everything costs 20,000 now.
So we definitely need to play around with this playground.
So what are you playing?
I was playing Fortnite.
4090. Fortnite's okay, it's just...
I'm playing Sell Out the game.
You gonna sell out the game?
I'm not a huge fan of, like, that type of mode. Battle Royale.
I need more paper.
See, this is my problem.
Pokemon has Battle Royale.
I'm not huge on shooters. I'm not huge. I'm multiplayer shooters. Make myself clear.
You mean co-op?
Yeah, versus.
And I never got into like the Call of Duty multiplayer. I played the story and all that.
The bad part of it.
They had story?
Some of them had good story.
Black Ops 1 had
They
good
had
story.
Black Ops 1 was the last good story.
Black Ops 1 was the last good one and all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I used to play ton of Halo 2 back in the day. That and GoldenEye for the Wii.
Yeah, Halo and like GoldenEye and stuff like that I got into, but I never really got into like the big multiplayer shooters. This one intrigues me. I don't know why.
It's popular.
I think I've hit the top of the.
Well, I would love to play the actual original mode of Fortnite, but it costs.
It's
Yeah.
alright, it's not that great. Like, you'd be better off playing Orcs Must Die 2 or something like that.
No problem.
Or Dungeon Defenders.
Okay, so I hit the top of the world.
Nice.
It's not as high as I thought it.
I wonder if they lower it because it's the open world right now, but then when you do Battle Royale mode and they have the ever closing stuff, if it gets taller as it gets more narrow. Ow!
Not sure.
Coffee's hot, guys.
But I know you can easily shoot at the steps and then you won't fall to your death, so
You what?
if someone shoots the steps underneath your feet, you'll fall to your death.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They've added stuff from Fortnite and then took it out, like the missile control.
Did they take the control missile out?
Yeah, I believe so.
Hmm?
It's very broken.
Ding 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 ding.
I don't like the idea of the control missile. Yeah, it's fun, but I think it could be a lot of bullshit.
It was really fun in
Perfect Dark.
007. Let's say Agent Under Fire, actually.
Oh,
The
can't
GameCube one.
remember that. I played it. I played them all pretty much.
We haven't had a new 007 game in a while, or do we still get them? We just don't pay attention to
The
them.
last one was Legends.
Was that the
Are you
remake
sure it
of
was Legend and not Assaults?
Yeah, Legends was after Quantum Solace.
Was it good?
Did we get one based on the last one?
I don't think so.
Because the last movie was Skyfall, right?
Skyfall
Yeah.
was a good movie.
And then there's a new one coming out, which he said he'd never do, but then they offered him a shit ton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they offered him like what,
I
a
mean-
million, couple million.
But honestly, I don't know if you would want him to be in it again. I mean, I will like him as Bond, but if he doesn't really want to do it, then it may not be a great, one of the
Well,
greatest performances.
Well, here's my thing. He's an actor, a good actor, and I think even a bad performance from him is still good.
It's still Bond, regardless. So that's all that particularly
Oh, I fell off.
matters.
Oh, it would do Bond. Like, a lot of people have their Bonds, like, some people like Bill Brosnan, Sean Connery,
Huh,
Timmy D. Dalton, something like that.
Yeah.
that's interesting. I died and respawned.
Yeah, because you're in build mode right now.
Yeah.
That is...
Like,
It
I
is-
like Pierce Brosnan and Bond, but I didn't really care for the movies too much.
I didn't like him as much. He tried to be suave, but in a bad way. He was like American suave, and that's not what we want from a James Bond.
They just... I forgot when they're gonna release the new one.
I'll be honest, I don't really pay attention.
You should. Movies are all the rage now. They cause violence. Oh wait, that's video games. This reminds me slightly of Zelda.
Yeah, it's very similar, but with a lot more inventory management. Wait,
Look,
why
they
aren't you
bought the
guys...
cooking menu
There,
from
get over there.
Breath of the Wild.
Cheh.
I cannot understand what the hell you're doing right now.
What I'm doing?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
you're organizing
Yeah.
inventory, but
You see how
I
some
don't
of the
know what
some of the
everything
items have
is.
little like icons on the top right of them. Some of them have different curses. So like the ones with the 2 vertical or 2 horizontal lines, those can only be at either the bottom, top, or the left or the right of my backpack.
Oh, this is interesting.
Items with like a little hammer-looking thing and an arrow, those destroy whatever item is to that direction of them when you return to town.
Okay, I'm confused why this would be a thing.
There's
I respawn.
Oh, did you respawn?
I respawn, but I can't do anything.
Oh. I guess you just hang out until the timer runs out.
You're in the losers bracket.
And then there's also items that will remove curses from other items. So those are really nice. So you can save those and be like, oh, okay, this one is it has an unknown curse, so it won't tell me what this item is. You can just use the like, okay, this item right here, these coins, destroys 1 item curse in the directions shown. So right now, that doesn't really help me much. But potentially it could later. Put that there.
No.
What'd you do?
Deleted his count.
No.
Worse, he linked it to
Fortnite's-
Sony.
Oh, these look so beautiful. Fortnite's enticing me.
What, with skins?
Yes.
No money, bad Sean.
It's bad.
But they're like, you got the reporter, the noir detective with like some steampunk like phone backpack.
Just get good
Okay.
and win.
What I'll
Then
do
you-
for you is, whenever you play the game,
And
I'll
then that
hack your screen and show you an image of that outfit.
and then the axe is a giant magnifying glass. And then they've got, oh, that looks beautiful. They've got a glider that looks like an old vintage car.
I
don't
feel
know
like
how
the more
this-
flashy your glider is, the easier it is for other people to go, aha, he went that way.
I'm sure.
I just like my Chinese New Year parasol.
No.
I got that by being good.
Oh no, and they even got an emote that I want.
Oh wait, shit, didn't I set up a teleporter to teleport me in
It's
here?
a slow clap.
4-5. Honestly, I wouldn't buy anything right now, like cosmetic-wise.
I would never buy anything cosmetic. Unless there was like a very specific reason. And I mean very specific reason.
Like your flip off emote.
Yes.
Hey,
There's a
you
very
gotta have
specific
some
reason.
people off.
Yeah, I think there's a
You
free
know what
pick
I
out
think would be interesting
there. A lot of things.
is, I think they should get. They got to work with Disney, and so they had the Thanos event. What if they did a matchup with WWE?
I could see them doing that.
I think that WWE is comical enough and has enough iconic stuff that they could put in here. Just think of a "You Can't See Me" emote with a John Cena skin.
I'm sure
Well,
they're already
that
working
would
on it, 'cause
be,
that seems very...
WWE
Good.
Cars.
Oh, didn't they do
Or
that
just-
in that
There was
game?
a GameCube game that was WWE Cars that was like Twisted Metal.
Didn't they
Yeah,
have the
there
WWE
was.
cars in what's the name of that game? Rocket League.
Hot Wheels.
Rocket League, I don't think they had cars. I know they had, for last year's WrestleMania, they had a couple things, a banner and something else.
Truck.
That's another game we need to get back into and play some.
Yeah,
I don't have it.
I have it on 2 or 3 things.
I have it on my Xbox and my Switch.
It's really good
Well,
on the
you can
Switch.
play with the Sony people then. Oh,
No, you can't! We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we were.
PC can play with Sony, which I'm surprised they even do that.
It's they barely let it in. It's weird.
Has there ever been a game you can play on Xbox cross-play with Sony?
All of them when they turn the damn servers on.
Yeah, they're all just like,
See, Fortnite screwed them because they accidentally did it.
Quote unquote
Oh,
accidentally.
it's not that Fortnite screwed them, it's that people started
Only
paying
after I go
attention
10.
because it's their game that they want to
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
Now-
cared when you couldn't play Rocket League cross-platform, but now that Fortnite's
I
a thing.
I will say this: Microsoft did have the chance to do it back when was that shitty game that was not Destiny but the Defiance.
Oh, Defiance was awful.
They was going to have crossplay, but Microsoft didn't work out. No,
Yeah.
think
No,
it was
Microsoft.
shitty.
Microsoft used to have the same stand as Sony.
Back when they
Because
had
I was-
IPs.
I was watching a video earlier today that they found a press release for back in the day that
I'm sure they did. And back in the day, yeah, I might see a little of it. I think it's still stupid because, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have hackers no matter what in any type of platform, especially with consoles. Like, even if you play with PC, yeah, PCs want to have hackers than anything else. because
Which
it
is why they're
easier
trying to
to
make,
mod.
I remember them
But-
making a big deal about Xbox is now getting mouse and keyboard support.
Yeah.
Fucking PS4's had that for a long time.
have they really?
Yeah, you can play most games with a mouse and keyboard.
But consoles aren't, unhackable. People cheat
No.
in those as well.
Yeah,
They do it all the time.
I remember hacking Halo 3 back in the day. At least my friend did. And same thing with
Halo 2,
Borderlands
was-
2. He hacked it so he could get all the good guns. Like when you watch their ads and they're showing off like all the guns and they have like that gun that shoots just guns. He had that
Oh,
gun.
the gun?
The gun. It just literally it's a gun that spawns every weapon in the game. It just shoots them out. So you just have just guns laying everywhere.
One of my
No
favorite,
crash system.
one of my favorite guns in Enter the Gungeon is the shotgun.
Not
The
the one that
shotgun
shoots.
shell that shoots shotguns.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
I love that curse. It just sends shit back home for me, so I don't have to do it myself.
I do hope, none of these companies are paying Sony to host any online shit. Because I don't think if they are paying, they should not have those stuff limited by Sony at all.
I don't think they've been limiting them though. Like, other
Well,
than holding
crossplay.
their shit hostage. Now people are concerned about that, which, yeah, it'd be nice as hell to be able to move my account from PS4 to
Honestly,
something else.
They
But
shouldn't even be able to, hijack account. Without,
I think it's a legal matter in that they can do it strictly because of
always something that says they can do it.
it's because if you can't prove that money hasn't been spent on their console. Does that make sense? Like if you link your account, which is something
I'm
that's
so confused in what just happened.
in what, the game?
Yeah,
Whose game?
I
Your
was
game.
loading up a game, and I just dropped. I didn't even see the bus or nothing. I'm just falling out of the sky.
You probably
Breaking the
joined in
game,
late.
Jesus.
I am doing
Like, if-
something.
Probably depending on if you joined in late, it probably just has you falling out of the sky.
It shouldn't let you though. Once the bus departs, it
Ah.
shouldn't let you spawn in.
Maybe I got in right as the bus was hit, because I was on one end of the freaking map.
I know, you're taking the special ed bus.
God damn it. Taking that short bus. Oh, this is the boss room.
The
Oh, tits.
invisible bus.
Where
Oh,
are my
the
heals?
cool kid tried it.
The heals are fine. Okay, let's go beat this guy up again. Oh, he's not here. Okay, let's
Good
not go beat him
boss.
up again. The boss is dead. So you can only fight the boss once.
Damn, I died.
So does the boss give you like unique loot or?
I guess? I don't really know.
Oh, you douche.
Or is it just like a floor thing?
Well, this is the last, like, here's the corpse of the
I'm
boss.
gonna
over
watch
here.
you die now.
Well, how do you exit? There's no door here.
I can spell my way out. Huh. I like this.
I'll be right back.
Alright, don't fall in.
And he was never heard from again. He got sucked in by the bus.
The bus got him.
Ooh. So Pillars of Eternity. On the farm thing.
Why do I have plus 50 health? Weird. I have like an extra 50 health. I don't know why.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna to my mom's house and watch my grandma.
Oh, did you get your license back yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, just curious.
Have fun walking.
No, she's coming to pick my ass up.
That's not what I was trying to do. I was just
I'm
curious.
not fucking walking.
Be good
This
for you.
fat fuck don't walk nowhere.
Be good for you. Look at all the weight Kevin Smith lost.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, get to it.
I haven't seen.
Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.
See you later, man.
I actually need to walk more, but
Libby and Cassidy have been walking a ton.
well, you play Pokemon Go. It's not walking. That's staring in a phone blankly, waiting to get hit by something.
No, they walk when they do it. They also go to the park and they walk like they came home drenched in sweat. Oh, it's my bed buff. Okay. I've got a bed buff. It buffs me when I sleep. See if people buy my books for that price. Or my pages for that price. That seems like a decent price to me.
The store, buy my shit.
Buy something. You ever been in a store that like has a sign that like we don't want you here unless you buy something? I hate those stores.
Probably a few. There's a lot of no public bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what these people are buying. You probably could put a trash bag on them and buy it.
I'm not sure why they want all this trash. Like the iron bars I can understand, but that's a little old lady buying iron. Unless like someone in her family sent her here like, hey grandma, I need you to go buy me 10 iron rods.
Yeah, some of this stuff doesn't like make any sense.
Also, I don't know where all these people live. There are nowhere near enough
Like
houses
Dragon
here.
Kill at least had some sense to it, although I don't know why half the townspeople need like all different weapons and stuff.
Like, if I sell a weapon, I think it'll sell for more based on who is around. I have no idea how much to sell this for, so I'm just gonna get one for 500, I guess.
Does it not have like a starting price?
Nope.
Mm.
When you list it, people walk up to it, look at it, and go, and then they'll decide, is it too much, is it too little?
Okay, at least it has that.
Yeah, the problem is if it's too little, they'll pick it up, look at it, and go, this is a really good price, and then they buy it. That's someone else. It's this fucker right here. See, now I dropped the price on that too low, so now it's... I'm gonna lose money on that piece. And thankfully, the game tracks all your prices too, so you don't have to worry about, like, keeping them written down or anything like that.
But as long as you can remember, like, you sold this one too low, then anything after that will be perfect.
Yeah. You can, what you do is just highlight the item and just hit R2, and it tells you what the going rate should be, or what you figured out so far.
$1.
Let's do that, that should be enough. And then it also, you figure out how much you want to sell individuals for, and then it just multiplies it when you've got a stack.
Just put the multiplier on.
So, like, this guy's gonna buy this item, even though he doesn't want to. He thinks it's too pricey. Close my shop early, because I made plenty of money. Nothing got stolen.
Yeah, I would not want a single thing on that shopping list.
See, some of it's good. Like, I shouldn't have sold those red orbs. Those are too valuable. Or those red crystals. I need those too much. Need anything else there? Can I upgrade my fists yet? Nope, I don't have any of the shit I
How
need.
much you have to pay back by the end of the week?
This isn't, the game you're thinking of that I can't think of the name of.
Macadea.
I was thinking of something else. So wait, do I have? Okay, I already built that one, so I'm trying to build that one.
Oh, please don't mean Shopkeeper 2. That game is awful.
No, I'm thinking of, Animal Crossing.
I haven't actually played that as much as I should have.
Me neither. I play very little Animal Crossing because it's such a large time investment. I don't have time to, like, sit down and go, alright, let's do today's daily Animal Crossing stuff. Unless
Like,
I streamed it.
Love the premise of Animal Crossing. I hate the actual time management of it.
Oh shit. This is an awful room.
Oh, it's fine. Just push everything to you.
I mean, it's awful because of, like, all the collapsing stuff around the edge.
Well, you start blocking on it, be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, stand down and punch that, arrow. Those leaf things remind me of Wind Waker.
Yeah, basically. This entire part of the dungeon is very Wind Waker.
Hurry up.
Forest fruits. More straw. Nice. I need more of that. I already read that one. Damn. And every so often when you get to a new floor, it'll add like a new mechanic to you and be like, hey, here's a new gift. You can do this stuff with this gift.
Here's the hook shot.
Exactly. Stuff like that. Like, it hasn't given me a hook shot, but it gave me like a magnifying glass I can destroy items with, and it gives me a fraction of their value. Stuff like that. The teleport out thing. Like, they added the one that's like, you teleport out, but you also leave a portal behind, so you can just get right back to where you were. That one's kind of nice. I fucked it up though last time I used it. And to be honest, the dungeons aren't awful. They're just
Confusing.
not really. They're not like most of the time. I'd say most of the enemies aren't hard. It's just when you get overwhelmed, or you think you're far enough away and go to turn around. I've had that happen a few times.
The layout, more or less.
I could see that.
Like, yeah, it's like Zelda 1, but I think Zelda 1 had a little bit more of a, kind of a, you know, to go this way, more or less.
Well, it's like Binding of Isaac.
There's a map at least.
Yeah, there's a nice little map down there, so that's
They
good.
made this commercial sound like one of those ESPC little
Let's see
animals
here.
do
Let's go up here.
makes you
And you also have the dodge roll, so that helps a lot too. Different types of weapons, a chance of weapons spawning in dungeons too, so that's kind of nice. But a nice sense of progression. You don't, like, as I've been playing this, there's never a point where I feel like, and now I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. I've just been like, okay, yeah, I can't really do that bit right now because I'm not strong enough. Let's just go grind and buy better gear.
You mean you didn't get stuck on the title screen?
Instead, press any key. It took me a while to find the any key, but I eventually found it. Those pot leaves? I just found pot leaves.
Woohoo! I just find fire.
You are not a nice enemy. That is going to be annoying later, I'm sure. Oh, neither are you. Elemental powers on some of your weapons too, so that's nice. You can poison shit. Or you can just cheese rooms like this and just stand in the corner with a wall-piercing bow and... Also, mimics are really easy to spot in this game. Basically, if you clear a floor and the chest doesn't unlock, it's a mimic.
It's because the chest is just stuck. You just still gotta kick it a little.
Kick it with my fists. What are these? What are these? What the?
Pokemon
Use seed, whatever. Bullet seed? That mushroom guy, I don't need you. I can always use more of you. Dead end. Dead end. A leaf. I don't need it. They're cheap. Another one right there. And my inventory's full, so. There's the healing pool. That's good to know. What are you? You look explosive. Oh no, you just spawned shit. That's great. Zipper, I'm out of heals.
Yeah, that one kinda took a number on you.
So those don't stack more than that. So I'll take that then. God, I need to break some of these curses. I got so much shit that's just taking up too much room. Okay. Hot leaves, why aren't you stacking? Thank you.
They need a restack all button.
Yeah, that'd be nice. To be fair though, half the stuff that I complain about in this game is just like little minor optimization stuff. It's not like, this is completely broken or something.
It's completely broken, I can't play it.
Found a way to get a double hit though with the fists. Like on the charge attack. Because you charge it up, you do that, but if you hold left while you do it, some of the time you'll double hit. There it is. On heals. No heals, damn. But we did get this. Let's put that there. Grab you. Put that there. Oh, more root. Okay. Oh no. Damn. Is there any more healing power in this? Otherwise I may have to bug out. Yeah, there is. You go.
You contaminated the water.
Whoa. Alright, let's go to the next floor. How much muns do I have? I think I got over 2,000, right? Oh, I got 30,000 muns. My goodness, I got plenty of muns. So let's spend about 8 getting out of here. Killed 60 monsters. Okay, so that just stays there then. Okay. So the problem with new dungeons, I don't know what half this shit's worth.
Well, put out one and go up.
Yeah. Yeah, here. Nope, don't want to make that. Not quite. Bless you. I need 2 more of that. 'Cause So the bed just automatically gives me more health. Yes, sir. So that guy was useful to get. He's just expensive as shit. Yeah, I got armor now. I'm all beef and burly and shit. Hell yeah. Wait, why do I have 9 potions? Oh, I must have some in a chest somewhere I don't know about. I feel like leaving a portal to a extremely deadly dungeon in the middle of town is a terrible idea. If a child wandered in here
Filler real quick.
and die, end up like one of the other corpses in this dungeon.
Still children.
Let's see, where are we? Let's go check out this boss. I mean, it's not gonna go well. Yep. I figured it wouldn't be as cute as that. So you were getting a Zelda vibe before? How about now?
No.
Not at all. If I had a boomerang. A bow and arrow, but it doesn't do enough damage. Fuck, those spikes do 50 damage. Jesus. Everything does 50 damage. Oh my god. Except for landing on me. Landing on me only does 33, but hitting me with little flower petals, that does 50. There we go. So, I almost got him... I got him halfway down with what I've got. I think you're talking about Blade Dance.
Yes. The one that does a shitload of damage.
I'm thinking with the right health items, I probably could have finished that. That might be our goal today, is to that might be our goal for the stream, is to beat that boss, but I don't know if we have enough time to get all the equipment together we need. That was a pit. Those are bad. Nothing here. What? No. The music in this game is also really, really good.
Yeah, I like this game.
Honestly, I have a hard time finding things about this game I don't like, other than like the turning radius is awful. So there's often times where you're trying to just turn to punch a dude that's like right behind you or something, and instead of turning and facing him, you kind of just like walk into him. For the log, he goes. I fill my backpack and go back home, and then I'm gonna have a couple days of sales. Oh, those are actually worth a lot. They're worth 500? Oh. Oh. How much are pot leaves? No idea. I haven't sold any pot leaves yet. I mean, moonlighter. He might sell some drugs. Times get hard, it's to make ends meet. I sell some drugs.
How do you know the true name of the store?
Now, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. What I am saying is that he makes a living, he pays his rent on time. If that's a crime, I don't know what to tell you.
It's fine for recreational use, right?
Exactly. Legalize blade leaves, that's what I say.
Ow. Wow.
Haven't checked the price of fertilizer yet. What's then? $300. I fill my shelves with stuff and things. No price on this. Let's do 300. See if that's right. Anything else that's like a known value? Okay, so what all do we need here? Worth over 1,000, so that's good to know. Yeah, I figured you out. So many pots. Don't need you. There we go. Alright, we got a good day of sales coming. Oh shit, working mirrors! Fuck yeah. Come on, Bethesda. Get on our level, Bethesda. We got working mirrors over here. Wait, do I have... What can I buy from you?
Yeah, but this game doesn't have bugs people can mod the game to fix.
Every visitor adds generous tip. Oh no, I'm poor again. Thanks for the decorations, guy. I got the big burly guy is the guy that sells you decorations. So I want you. Where else can I put shit? Like, can I change you to? Are there other things I can? Doesn't look like it, not yet at least. Okay. Shop's open for business, people. Come buy shit. See our lovely bowl of potatoes over here? That's new. Guys should give me more money because I have a bowl of potatoes on my counter.
Take one.
Take one. Take one, leave me a 20% tip. Try 1,000 on the pot leaves first, see what that does. Yep. I run a very weird shop. I actually hang out in front of the counter to sell my goods. Unlock it. How much did I sell that pot leaf for? I don't remember now. Fuck. Was it? No, it wasn't 200. Why won't it tell me? $500? That was almost too much, so... I think I went down to 5. I honestly can't remember. There's a thief! There's a thief in my store. You need to put my fertilizer back. My fertilizer. Oops, told those too late, too low.
Oh, good.
500 is too much? I don't think I went down to 2. We're gonna run out of time to sell all of our shit. Okay, great profit today, though. My goodness. Oh, that sells. That sells too well. My goodness. Ah, have a beautiful time. So much life fluid. That stuff spawns like crazy, too. I made 42 grand.
Nice.
I could get the bigger cash register and the better bed and the extra space for my items. Or I could keep saving and buy the bigger store.
Unless it gives you a bigger backpack, do you really need it? Oh yeah.
Wait, this shop expansion adds new showcases, more decor spaces, and a brand new quest point, so merchants can receive custom orders. Ooh. We're gonna save for that. Yeah, we're gonna save for that. Alright, now I need to go get some healing potion. So can I enchant anything? Oh, they make that better. I can make my fists even fistier. Okay. Do I know prices on some of these items? Oh, I don't. There we go. This bed does look a lot nicer than our old bed. Into the dungeon. Wrong weapon. One shot all these guys now. This is a smiling room. Such a happy place. Oh, stop it, you bastard. Throwing your goo balls at me. Some sort of goo ball throwing asshole. Yeah, fucking tiny slime. What you up to, Sip?
Yeah, nothing much, just a little dial.
This is such a good game. I like this game a lot. I almost wish I got it on the Switch so I could portal, like, go places with him. Use it portably.
Yeah, but how many times do you need to go to the bathroom or anything?
You'd be surprised how often the portability of the Switch comes in handy. Get tired of sitting at your desk? Alright, go sit on the couch. Gotta go to bed? It's alright. Take it with you. Someone's using the TV? Alright. Just use your Switch.
Just take the TV with you.
Punch him in the mouth and take the TV. You know what? I'll hold on to that.
Ugh.
This is exactly what I wanted to hold out for. No! Fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. Shit. I wanted this.
Too late now. Screwed up everything.
Yeah. I wanted to break the curse on the item that I don't know what it is. So I could see what it was.
It's a toaster.
We did it! We found the elusive toaster in the dungeon.
You're about dead. This is why you eat your vegetables, so they will stop attacking you.
No, you make them afraid of people because they think all people eat vegetables. So they just go, ah, no, people, and then they stop attacking you. Until one day when they have the uprising, and then no amount of eating your vegetables will stop that.
I'll be right back.
Okay, have fun. Nothing I can really take here. Guess I can take this though. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it through this boss this session, but oh fuck. These guys. Just stuff I've never seen before. I'm gonna assume forest fruit isn't worth much. Alright. Let's back out of here. Everything else in my inventory can be sold. We'll figure that out. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, well, we're gonna do that next time, I think. So right now, we're gonna save and quit. And then tomorrow we will do more dungeon. More of this. More of the same. So I want to thank everyone for coming to hang out. I want to thank Cyprin and the Dr. 93 for coming to hang out with me, because that was great. Love having you guys around. Just always a good time having you guys here. It's more fun with friends. But I'm going to raid someone. There we go. And I will see everyone tomorrow. Have a good one.